Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. I want to apologize because it's been a little while since the last tip. It's just been really busy, quite hectic, but my apologies for that. So without no further ado, we'll get into this tip. Today we're going to be looking at setting targets. Setting targets. Now I know you know what that means. You know what it means to set a target. But let's put that within the framework of us as vocalists, and specifically looking at us as vocal athletes. When athletes sit down with their coach and their, or the support network that they have around them, they sit down and set targets because there may be competitions coming up, or there may be a specific. So, for example, they may be looking at the Olympics or something like that, and there is a specific event that they look at, put in their diaries, and say, okay, well, this is a year away, this is 2 years, this is 4 years away, 6 months away, whatever the case may be. But then they track back and they look at where they are at that current time. And then they look at the things that they need to improve on in order to get match ready, to get, performance ready by that specific date. Now, within the long time frame, they have shorter term goals, interim goals, where they say, okay, well, in order to achieve that, we need to be here by such and such time, we need to be here by this time, and here by this time, and so on. This is very important. It's a very important thing, especially if you want to develop and grow in a nice, calculated, systematic way. It's awesome for us to to take that mindset and look at where we are, where we want to be, and say, okay, well, I want to. This is ultimately what I want for myself. And once you have that, then you can track back and say, okay, well, this is where I am, and this is where I am. What do I need to do in order to get here? Now, I do understand that it may be difficult for us to know exactly what we need to do in order to get where we want to get to, which is why athletes usually work with coaches and so on and so on, physios and all of that kind of stuff. So ideally you would have a vocal coach to work with, somebody who knows what they're doing. But if you don't, then feel free to hit me up, and we can discuss further on a one-to-one basis, where we can look at what your goals are and how you can achieve that. But it's very important because if you want to develop and grow, you can't just be doing training regimes that are, all over the place. You're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a bit of this, a bit of that. And there's no kind of plan with an ultimate goal in mind. So this tip is simply saying that focus your training regimes to accomplish a specific goal. Now, you might have to write it down. It's important. Write things down. This is where I want to be. This is where I am now. In such and such a time, I need to, in order to get there, I need to develop this, and I need to develop that. I need to develop this and that. And then, with the help of somebody who knows what they're doing, you can develop a training regime that will help you get there. And that will also help in terms of your mindset and your confidence and your attitude towards your rehearsals, because your practices are focused and you're working towards something. So with that in mind, you know that, okay, this is a small piece of the bigger puzzle. So that's the tip for this particular time, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, like, subscribe, the rest of it. But also, if there are anything else or other things that you want to look at and consider, just hit me up and let me know. Like I said, feel free to contact me with any questions that you might have. And also, if you're looking for somebody to help you to set targets and to, set regimes, or, somebody to work with just to help you in your training program, feel free to just hit me up. No problem. But until then, take care. Till the next time. Bye bye.